Well, hi there, and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm your host, Super Skarmory. Ian, you don't go by that name anymore. Yeah, too bad. Super Skarmory. Anyways, looks like we are continuing our adventure off to Route 215. Welcome, welcome. If you are watching on YouTube, this is part of our Day 4 stream. So, oh no. Haley has arrived. It's doomed! But yeah, so we're still streaming on the same day as the last episode if you're watching on YouTube. So pardon me being a bit tired and not very together at the moment, but we're working our way through stream. I hope everyone's enjoying and having a good time. Haley who? Who Haley? Hey, Haley. Hardest challenge you've faced in life at the minute is buying only 10 pieces of chocolate from the candy aisle. Oh man, that sounds so difficult. Longest shift I've ever done for a job? Is that a question directed to me? I always recommend when I'm doing streams like this that if you have a question that's directed at me, always put an @King of Zill in it. Just so it's highlighted on it, and I know that it's addressed to me. Honestly, I can't remember my longest shift. It probably was like in the ballpark of 10 to 11 hours. Which I know doesn't really sound all that bad. But that was the kind of shift when I was basically the only person running a hotel at night. I think there was, I think whoever the morning person was, like, we were really short-staffed, and whoever the person was that came in the morning was, like, not feeling well, so I basically had to stick around and continue to do stuff until more people showed up. Not answering that question, Haley. Oh look, Aqua Armor takes after his owner. If I'm not the walkthrough wizard anymore, have I branched out into another class? Walkthrough paladin? Walkthrough rogue? Nah, I think we're still the walkthrough wizard. That's an interesting name. Yeah, I came up with that when I was like 14. I don't think I came up with that right away when I started YouTube, but I like gave myself that self-imposed title. I didn't actually really use it all that much though. Like, it got a resurgence, I think, in my stream community because Realmaster made a walkthrough wizard emote, and I think for some reason that kind of stuck. Zill Mafia leader? Yes, that is my class. The Metal Bird Mafia. In a restaurant, we can scream in the walk-in freezer when we get stressed. I mean, I used to be able to go in a walk-in freezer and do inventory. Staying in a walk-in freezer for an hour counting boxes is not fun, let me tell you. It was actually less bad in the winter because you could bundle yourself up in layers and it was less of a big deal. I don't really think I have a work equivalent, but I don't think my job is stressful enough that I ever sit around wanting to scream. I guess right now, currently, my way of like taking out stress is like complaining about managers that I can't meet in person to my coworkers. Like, this person who's all the way in New York botched this thing up, and it's terrible. I'm trying to watch my words. Like, if this ever gets sent to my employer, I don't want to get like fired. I don't want to get fired. I'm speaking publicly here right now. I don't actually have a problem with anybody who's part of the company. So don't cancel me. Probably the most frustrating part of my job, though, is having to receive work from people who I can't interact with on a personal level. So it makes it hard to like if there's problems, it's hard to communicate those problems to get a solution to fix them. Froggy of evil. You do be evil looking. I have the wrong Pokemon out on the field right now. A fitting space theme nickname too. I did space nicknames when I played 7th gen. If I ever go back and stream 7th gen on stream, which we could maybe consider doing, I'll probably go with a similar theme. I definitely would like to go back and play older Pokemon games on stream, but I'm gonna space it out. I don't want to do them all the time. Like, I don't want to burn out a Pokemon. I actually think the next Pokemon game I might consider streaming on stream, I might do, ignoring the Legends Arceus debate, but I might consider doing the Let's Go games. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I also would like to actually go stream Sword and Shield, even though I don't think they're that great of games. Did the OLED feel worth it as an upgrade for the Switch? I don't have the new Switch model. I'm on like the original Switch model. I actually got my Switch as a Christmas gift from my cousins in Florida, which was a hell of a nice Christmas gift. Like, I don't know if I've ever really been able to properly express my gratitude to my family in Florida, just because they're so distant, but they've gotten me some pretty banger Christmas gifts. Significant other got home, so you're gonna home now. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you miss any of the action, you can always watch it later on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share! Oh god, kill me. What have I become? What have I become? Ah! Smash the like button on this video right now. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. You gotta smash it. It's not just good enough to, like, click it. You gotta smash it. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. Hit that bell for notifications. Huh? Don't want anybody missing the new videos. A sellout. Yep. I'd sell out for the right price. To the new viewer in chat, I don't understand the question, but I'm gonna go with no. Such a dramatic animation. Yeah, you promised to set my family free if I turned on notifications. Please let me see them. See, I would, but you still haven't shared the video with others. You gotta share it with at least 100 people. Or a Nigerian prince will lose his entire family. Yeah, and I don't think that's how that meme works. Song is pretty good. There's probably a hidden item somewhere in here, huh? There's just no way. But I'm too lazy to use the item. Well, I actually can't use the item finder, I don't think. Actually, can I? Nah, too much effort. Some other time. Rate 5 stars. Oh my goodness, that's something I haven't heard of in a long time. Rating a video 5 stars. Nowadays, you can't even give a video a thumbs down. I heard that there's an app that, or a Google Chrome extension that lets you see downvotes. Although I guess they're gonna get rid of the underlying framework to cheat the system. What's in the egg? I don't know. Something? Something is in the egg. You missed the yellow button. YouTube won't get rid of the ability to subscribe. But the worst case scenario there would be that they charge you to subscribe. Like, you can't just do a free subscription. That would be the worst case scenario. Didn't they already, like, experiment with, like, paid subscriptions on some channels? I can't remember. Remove monetization. The thing about monetization is, like, obviously there's a lot of creators out there who make their living off of things like that. Like, sometimes you just have to accept that things like ads and whatnot are a necessary evil. Rumble Blast. That's a game I haven't heard in a while. I tried to play through that game twice, and both times I got bored and gave up. Interestingly enough, Murkrow's special attack is higher than its attack. I think Gust is substantially weaker than Wing Attack, that it's redundant. Like, there's a place for Astonish, so I don't really want to get rid of it quite yet. How are things going for you? They are going, absolutely terribly. But that's why we're not talking about them right now. Welcome to the stream, Maple Nexus. It's a cool name. 10 out of 10. I got a bad nature. Dude, like all my Pokemon have bad natures. I don't care enough to worry about it. It just adds to the challenge, you know? You know. The Rumble series into a pay-to-win game? Did they really? That doesn't surprise me, though. I think we're actually kind of entering into a dark age of gaming. Like, from at least a big developer standpoint, it seems like a lot of big gaming companies are just all in the same state of going downhill. I think there's a lot of potential out there in the indie world, but like for every banger of an indie game, there's like 100 crappy games. So, like, you have to really muddle your way through a lot of garbage to find good indie games. Or you just have to hope that you have the right resources to point out the good games to you. Which I suppose is something I want to help you guys out with, is point out good games that are worth playing. That's kind of something that I want to, like, because I know I've talked about doing game reviews. I know I can't do, like, a ton of them, but something that I want to build that series around would be like what games will give you the most bang for your buck. I actually told Realmaster I could probably turn it into like an investment banking type theme. I feel like Brine is more useful than Bubble Beam. Am I crazy for thinking that? Actually, I could probably just get rid of Fury Attack. Fury Attack's useless. I'm never gonna use Fury Attack. I mean, I wouldn't say some indies are terrible. I think, like, the vast majority of indies are terrible. But then you'll get, like, some real gems out there. Like, look at Terraria, right? You could get that game on sale for, like, $5, and you could get, like, thousands of hours of entertainment out of it. And even if you don't get that much entertainment out of it, you still should be able to get at least, like, a good 20 to 30 hours. Yeah, I think the other thing about indie games, and this is a very key point, I talk a lot about, like, creative passion. Like, when I play the newer Pokemon games, I don't really feel the passion that I used to feel for the franchise. Like, I feel like the developers are going through the motion, rather than trying to create something that they're passionate about. And the thing about indie games is even though a lot of them are terrible, they do more often than not come from a place of passion. So you can usually get away with the game being not fully up to like perfect quality. You're a little more forgiving of an indie game's quality. You know? It's also like an expectations thing, right? Like, Pokemon is like literally one of the most valuable franchises in the world. I expect better out of Pokemon. When I play an indie game that's made by one guy, my expectations are a little bit more realistic. I know that one person can't make a game on the level of one of the world's richest franchises. I actually was playing a game the other day and Haley was watching me. I bought it for like $1.50. And it's called The Last Tree. That game's honestly pretty bad. But there's like a vision there, and like for the price, depending on the person playing the game, they might be able to derive significantly more than $1.50 worth of value out of it. I bought it just because it had a fox, and I like foxes. I was thinking about maybe, like, I was actually brainstorming what a review of that game would look like if I were to do it on YouTube. Because that would be, like, something that I could easily toss together. Just do, like, a quick little 10-minute video on it, just talking about it. I think also for me, and I know this is like a bad habit, but like, I have no problem going back and replaying games that I like. So, for me, I'm happy to go play my 50th Skyrim playthrough instead of playing Cyberpunk, which was clearly a letdown. And I'm sure there's a lot of people... I've actually never played The Witcher 3, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who played Cyberpunk and were thinking to themselves, I could have just went and replayed The Witcher. Department store. A shop full of dreams. Uh-huh. And my kingdom is a kingdom of dreams. Ooh, fire stickers. About time. Yo, you can buy some good stuff here. Spirit of the North is fun. Subtle and low action game. I mean, the Last Tree is like literally basically a no action game. It's basically just a story game. Haley, do me a favor and write down Spirit of the North in our private chat just so that I can remember to go back and check it out. I'm gonna just pick up some Ultra Balls. I'll probably continue sticking to Pokeballs, but just to have some, like, better Pokeballs in case the need arises. Yeah, I'd like to try The Witcher 3 one day, but like I said, I have, like, a stubborn streak of just wanting to play games that I like. I've actually been itching ever since it started snowing again. I want to play Skyrim again. I'm probably going to have a personal Skyrim playthrough that I play here in the near future. I want to do something a little more tight-knit and focused than my last playthrough. Like more roleplay-ish. My longest game I played? I think that's a hard question to answer because I think it kind of depends on what you consider actual gameplay length. Like, I just spent an entire year on a single Skyrim playthrough. But does that, but it's an open world game, you know? Like, in theory, you could beat Skyrim's main story in, 20 hours. Not even that. I think the speedrun with glitches is, 15 minutes. There's some good stuff here. Psychic? Dazzling Gleam? Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower? Gameplay story-wise? I don't know. Probably some JRPG. I played Final Fantasy IV on the DS. I remember that game being really long. I've been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon lately, and that game has a pretty long story. But I don't know if it's really that long. I think it's just felt long because I've been taking so long to play it. You finally left Blizzard behind for good? Dude, Blizzard is... I think anybody who plays Blizzard games is like... And I mean, I say this as someone who plays League of Legends, but I feel like if you play Blizzard games, you're like... You've got Stockholm Syndrome. Or you're just so... You're probably borderline addicted, just from the nostalgia that Blizzard once provided. Because that company has gone so downhill. I say this as someone who played a ton of Hearthstone. Breaking free of Hearthstone was honestly one of the best decisions I've ever made. I don't know if I'm actually going to use these, but they're the two that I could see being the most useful. Honchkrow can learn Psychic. That is crazy. That's crazy. Guys, chat's moving a little fast right now, so remember they use that King Azil tag if you're trying to actually say something directed at me. Should I teach Psychic to Honchkrow? I feel like I should. There's no Psychic Pokemon on this team, right? No? We'll hang on to Ice Beam for now. I think nowadays I have a very healthy relationship with League of Legends. I play it in small doses with friends, and I always have fun when I play it. Oh, there's more TMs. These ones kind of suck, though. Swords Dance isn't terrible. I don't know if I have anyone that can actually effectively use it, though. Hey, Tectra. Final Fantasy XIV with some friends. I've heard so many good things about Final Fantasy. I've actually... Roserade can learn Swords Dance? That is so weird. Oh, I know who can learn Swords Dance. Garchomp. Yeah, and it's Skitty. Yeah. Have I seen that occur in League? Watched an addiction from Blizzard tear so many friend groups apart. I think if people let a video game tear a group of friends apart, the group of friends probably had other issues that were underlying, and the game just brought those issues more to light and accelerated the downfall. But I've definitely seen League of Legends damage relationships. And I've definitely played my fair share of League with toxic people. That's not creepy or anything. Two buff guys standing here. Right. Is there a roof? Or no? I've always wanted to get into an MMORPG. The only MMORPG I ever actually got into was a game called Blade and Soul. It was a game Xeon recommended to me, and I actually really liked it. I had a lot of fun playing it. MMORPGs take a huge time investment, though. And nowadays, like, I just don't feel like I really have... Like, I feel like if you want to play an online game hardcore as an adult with a full-time job, I feel like you are basically saying that you are only going to play that game and nothing else. And I just don't know if I can really... Like, I don't really want to commit myself to one single game like that. Meteorites. FM14 is a good MMO to start out with. Fairly so placed. Hardcore is overrated. Yeah. One of these days I might consider giving FF14 a try. It's not out of the question. Just don't see it happening though, because, like, now that I'm trying to put a lot of effort into streaming and stuff, I just don't feel like I have the ability to slot that kind of thing into my schedule. It's a shame. Unfortunately, being an adult means You can't do everything you want to do. That's just reality. Team Galactic. We're too young, or I'm too young. Cosmic energy for the win. Genshin is cute. I actually tried out Genshin, but I only like played it for one day and then I stopped playing it. I feel like it looks like it's too grindy of a game for my taste. But then again, that's just like online type games in general, right? That's how they get you to keep playing them, is they just make them very grindy. I feel like now that I'm older, I'm not interested in playing games that involve a lot of grinding. Like, I don't play games because I'm looking to kill time anymore. So, like, for me, games that are all about killing time just aren't really for me. Says the Pokemon player. Does Pokemon really have any substantial grinding? Pokemon only becomes a grindy game if you're trying to competitively train Pokemon, or you're... Oh, at least they brought back the old music. The song was so cool. Yeah, Pokemon's only grindy if you're trying to competitively build a team. And it's only grindy if you're, like, shiny hunting. And I think people who shiny hunt are crazy. I cannot afford anything. Unless I wanted to be, like... I mean, the Pikachu hoodie, I guess, is cool. Cyber Style's kinda cool. Is it only like pre-select styles? Seems kinda limiting. Pokemon is not a competitive team, there's your hot take. I don't think that's a hot take. I completely agree with that take. I think people who try to make Pokemon competitive... I think people who take Pokemon competitive, like, too seriously are doomed to be disappointed. The game isn't built on a foundation that's good for an actual competitive environment. There's way too much RNG involved. It would be like if you were playing a game of chess, but sometimes the queen could only move in a certain direction, based on the roll of a dice at the start of each turn. That's like competitive Pokemon. Like, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I lost a battle at the Battle Factory yesterday on my 21st battle because a Pokemon used Guillotine on the first turn and knocked out my most important Pokemon. If that move missed, I won that battle every time. Instead, I lost it because of a 30% accuracy move. And I know, like, moves like that are banned in competitive battling, but there's still so many, like, RNG type moves that can impact the outcome of a battle. The platinum outfit mystery gift? No, I didn't get it. I haven't done anything like that yet, like with mystery gift. I once battled competitive. I did it for fun. I never took competitive Pokemon seriously. I only treated it as just an activity for fun. Pokemon game where you fought as an Aura Guardian, Legend of Mew movie, and fight more directly, would I? I've never actually watched the Legend of Mew movie, so I can't really speak for what you're describing. Dude, this city is so big. I was in here already, right? Or maybe I wasn't. But yeah, anyways, point being, Pokemon doesn't have the right foundation to be a legitimate competitive game. Like, obviously, you could work hard and be better than a lot of people at it, but there's just so many RNG elements involved. Do I plan on streaming the Pokemon Ranger games at all? No. The thought to stream those has never crossed my mind. As far as the Pokemon franchise is concerned, I'd be willing to potentially go back and replay every mainline Pokemon game once. That's probably the extent at which I could see myself. I also wouldn't mind going back and playing certain Mystery Dungeon games. You know what Pokemon would be perfect for this gym? Dark Death. Now, something I might start doing after I've gotten through a number of official streamed games, I might start letting the community like occasionally vote on a game to play. So it's possible that things like that could crop up. Although I'd imagine that probably if I do things like that where it's like a fan vote, I'll probably still select the games that are being voted on. So like if it's a game that's not really on my radar, then I probably won't end up streaming it. D&D is most chameleon to your character and playing RNG. I know this is like kinda sinful, but I've never played D&D. But D&D is like the joy of D&D from what I can understand of what I know of it. Like, it strikes me as the kind of game where you'll enjoy it most if you could really like get yourself into the roleplay. Like you're there to like live out a different life, so to speak. It's kind of why like when some people say they don't like Skyrim, I think that those are people who probably aren't very creative in like trying to come up with a way of role-playing. Because I think a lot of the joy in Skyrim comes from kind of creating your own adventure out of it. And D&D is like the same thing. Like you have to have that. Yeah, you have to be able to think at least somewhat creatively. Now I know like dungeon masters are usually like, or what are they? Are they called? They're called dungeon masters, right? Whoever leads the D&D group. Sorry if I just offended like all the D&D players out there. Yes, yes. Okay, good. I know that it's up to them to like instill more of the creativity. So I'm sure like if you're a less creative person, if you have a good DM, like I'm sure that can improve the experience. I know some people in the community have talked about organizing like D&D. I'm not entirely opposed to something like that. I just have to find like a time where I can make that happen. Also, wow. I just got my booty kicked. Alright guys, I have some good news for the Poke fans here. We're probably going to do an extra hour of Pokemon tonight, because it looks like my league team will not be able to start practice for about 1 more hour. You're a Tail Whip. A chair stream? Wow, you guys would rather watch a chair stream. I get my creativity out in the form of Skyrim. I like to think about Skyrim as like a creative endeavor. You have to be careful when you say your boyfriend is a dungeon master. It can get weird looks. Assert your dominance, Alex. Tell them just how kinky you are. I have actually never played a Fallout game, and I've actually never played another Elder Scrolls game either. Like, I always told myself I wouldn't touch those games until I finally, like, accomplished all I wanted to in Skyrim. And that's never happened. Although I did, this year, complete my all-in-one Skyrim playthrough, which was something that I've tried to actually do many times. And I'd always, like, get bored and never finish the playthrough. But I finally committed myself to a playthrough and stuck with it long enough. Asserting dominance would be telling them that you're the dungeon master. True, true. You make a good point. Your game always glitches out before you manage to do everything. If you're wise on the PC, you should be able to, console command your way out of most problems. What I really want to do in Skyrim, and I've talked about this on stream before, but I don't know if I've talked about it on any Pokemon streams. I always wanted to do, like, an ultimate roleplay of Skyrim, where I have 10 characters of each race in the same Skyrim world, and each one would accomplish different things. Now, before I used to want to just do 10 different playthroughs, but a mod that I always dreamed of existing finally popped into existence like a little over a year ago, and that's the ability to have multiple characters within the same world. Now, I've never used the mod, but it seemed to get good feedback, so it would be really cool to do something like that. Unfortunately, sitting and brainstorming how each of those 10 characters nicely and neatly fit together in a single playthrough is a lot of work, and I've never been able to get all 10 pieces of the puzzle to fit together perfectly. Also, I just realized my Eevee is already level 26. That's insane. I got it at level 1 at the beginning of tonight. And it's already level 26. I need to get this thing to Xeon so you can evolve it. Oops, did I want to do that? I don't think I wanted to do that. They grow up so fast. That they do. Actually, maybe I did want to do that, but I'm trying to fight all the trainers first. Yeah. Skyrim is definitely, like, something I've been thinking about lately is, like, if I were to put together a list of, like, say, 10 games, maybe a little bit of flexibility when I say games, like, that could potentially apply to, like, a franchise, in general. But, like, 10 games slash franchises that I would consider like my replayables, aka games that I would like if I could only play those 10 games slash franchises for the rest of time, like what would they be? And Skyrim would definitely be on that list for me. I say franchises because I'd also include something like Touhou on there. But Touhou is like more of a franchise type of thing, you know? Like, you wouldn't want to pick any one Touhou game. Like, you'd want to play Touhou as a collective. Just kind of my opinion, though, on that. I think that's why Terraria is another game that I'm very attached to. Games that have really healthy modding communities are also, they're also like really good for adding to the replayability of games. Because like, Skyrim, I could play Skyrim in so many different ways because of mods. Slay the Spire is one of the games you could play forever. I've seen very limited gameplay. It looked like an interesting game. I can see why people like it. Do I have any good mods I'm using in Skyrim right now? That's like a really awkward question to ask. Like, everybody's approach to modding is going to be a little different. I actually have the Skyrim VODs saved, so like you could technically go back and watch those streams and just see, like, you could probably pick out some of the mods that I use. my approach to modding Skyrim is I try to... I have like a couple modding goals. I try to keep my mods lightweight. I don't like mods that drastically change Skyrim from the vanilla experience. So lightweight, I have a fair bit of graphical mods, I have a fair bit of bug fixes, and I like my immersion, but I don't like my immersion to the point where it's tedious or unfun. So like I try to keep a healthy balance there. And then I have like a handful of gameplay mods. And I'm actually planning on expanding my gameplay mods because there's a modder that I recently discovered who's been doing a lot of work lately. I think his name is Simon. I don't remember his exact username on the Nexus, but I'm sure if you like searched Simon Skyrim Nexus mods, you'd find him. And I really like his mods because I like them in theory. I haven't tried them, but I like them in theory. Because they all kind of maintain the vanilla Skyrim like gameplay systems, but I feel like he changes them in a way that makes them like just more practical. Because there's like a lot of bad Skyrim perks and stuff like that. Anyways, it's gym time. Do I need to heal? I don't know if I need to heal. I think I'm good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoa. This is very up close and personal, Maylene. She seems to know what she's doing. I like how she looks like she's ready to fight someone. Like, you're not the one actually fighting over there. Wow, I actually did not think I'd one-shot there. More magic options to Skyrim. I feel like there's a lot of mods that overcomplicate the magic system. I don't think vanilla Skyrim's magic system is good, but I think a lot of mods out there just make it way too complicated. I don't know if this is actually worth it. It's probably better than Leer, just because I don't really value Leer at all. If I had that haircut, I'd fight too. Pretty rude. Not that I disagree, but pretty rude. Oh, okay. The list of mods I used last time is pinned in the games channel on Discord, according to Alex. Whoa! Okay, I got critically hit. I was gonna say, I find it hard to believe I just got one shot like that. Roselia coming out here and just being like, you no fight this battle. The lack of voice acting hurts my soul. Well, this is interesting. I forgot our last Pokemon was Lucario. Oh, and it's setting up bulk up. Uh-oh. This isn't good. This isn't good. Do I need to make a switch? I feel like switching here is a little risky. Oh man, I am going to get wrecked. Any move that hits me probably one-shots. Oh man, I really needed that Quick Claw proc just in case I wasn't faster than the paralyzed Lucario. Oh, ow. Ow! Uh-oh. Am I gonna lose? Am I gonna lose? Boosting my special defense doesn't really help me, does it? But if it uses Drain Punch, it does... I'm not sure what the move is here. If it uses Drain Punch, then it gets the heal off of that, so having it at full health and trying to go for a one-shot seems like it's to my benefit. I'm gonna try Charge. And then everyone could laugh at me when I lose. Oh, it's just going the bulk up route. That's not good. Volt Switch is special, right? Because it's got 2 bulk ups already, right? I think Volt Switch is the play. Oh, it wasn't enough! It wasn't enough! It wasn't enough! Ah! Alright. Go sacrifice yourself, Eevee. Am I gonna lose? Dude, that heals so much! Am I gonna lose because of a critical hit? Is that the world we live in? I also haven't gotten a single paralysis proc. Oh my goodness, that did no damage. Oh, now I get a paralysis proc. Houston, we have a problem. Don't Drain Punch me, bro! 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 Oh my goodness! What is this? Oh my god. Volt Switch is the play. Oh. We got the paralysis. Alright, here's the play. We Volt Switch. Send in Roserade. Get Drain Punched and cry. Oh my god! Stop it! Stop! Stop draining me! It's not fair! Okay, that did actually a lot more damage than I thought it would. Paralysis? Paralysis? Is it out of drain punches? Is it out of drain punches? Volt Switch should kill here, right? I don't know how many power points Drain Punch has, but if it is out, then I should heal here. No, it's not out! I refuse to lose! Oh no, it's doomed! Oh no! X items? X items? Do I have any X items? I do have X items. We did it! We did it! We are tactical geniuses. It took us 2 Moo Moo Milks and an X defense. And a little paralysis. Okay, that freeze really freaked me out. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna use another potion. Whew! 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 That was a lot of fun, not gonna lie. So far, the gym battles in this game have been 1,000 times more fun than like any of the gym badges of the last like 3 generations. I am royally screwed later on. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. You remember when I said I don't like X items? Well, X items used to be garbage. They got buffed in, I think, 7th gen? Or was it 6th gen they buffed it? But ever since they buffed X items are like way better. Oh, did I get an Eevee? Someone traded it to me. I originally was, I don't remember this. I originally built my team around the assumption that the Platinum Dex was what this game would be built around. And I really wanted to use Eevee. So I basically was like, alright, time to throw around my YouTube fame to get someone to trade me an Eevee. But yeah, X items are way better now since they're, instead of just a 1-stage boost, they're a 2-stage boost. That's how X items should have always been. Since they're a 1-battle use, it's kind of dumb that they're so ineffective. Alright, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're actually going way past overtime here for the YouTube part. We are not done playing Pokemon yet. But I'm probably only going to play Pokemon for roughly another half an hour or so. So our next segment is going to be a little on the shorter side. But I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go take a quick 3-minute break. And when I get back, we'll finish up what we're doing here in Veilstone and go from there. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I said that like 5 times now. I'll be right back. Hope you're enjoying the stream.